It's such a beautiful message for people from her country, but also for people from all over the world. Celebrating Morena skin is something that sometimes we don't talk about enough internationally. So overall, this video presented her under a very positive light. Hello everyone, welcome once again to my channel. It's your boy Luis Portelles, and for today's video we have a very special reaction because I'm going to be covering some of my favorite introduction videos that were presented to us on this year's edition of Miss Universe Philippines. Now for those of you who have been following me on my Instagram page, then you will know that I actually released my top 30 introduction videos on my Instagram a few days ago. However, I still wanted to make a video for my channel where I get to sit down and chat with you guys and tell you some of the reasons why I picked certain candidates, what did I like the most, the things that I did appreciate and the things that I didn't. So that's exactly what you can expect from this video. However, 30 introduction videos, it's a lot. So for this particular vlog, I selected my highlights, the videos that really got my attention, that I fell in love with instantly, and that's what we're going to be covering. There's actually 13 of them. I really hope that you enjoy my video. If you do, please don't forget to leave a like so my video gets recommended to more people. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one almost every single day. And last but not least, let me know in the comment section if you agree with my selection or if maybe you saw things differently. This is an open conversation, y'all. Alright my friends, so without further ado, let's get into today's reaction. I really hope that you enjoy.
Be strong.
Maayong adlaw, ako gali si Cherry Angel Angeles, and I believe that I am a multitasker. I'm currently juggling with my studies, working in a BPO company, and joining pageants, all at once. But my ultimate goal is to be a flight attendant someday. Who knows? Maybe after pandemic, right? Something interesting about me is that I've joined a lot of pageants here in our province, but it's not just about my dreams. I also use the cash prize to support myself and to support my studies.
Okay, so obviously I loved Cherry's video for so many reasons, but I feel like the main thing for me is that it was the perfect blend of cinematography and kind of like fashion looks, showing you her personal side. From beginning to end, this video was very enjoyable to the eyes and ears. The music was amazing, always upbeat, up-tempo, you know. I like that because it makes me feel hyped, but at the same time, everything was being presented so beautifully visually that it was just a good experience. Now, when it comes to Cherry, what I really liked about her is the way that she presented herself. She took this visual opportunity to really give us that, visuals. Throughout the entire video, she served different looks. We had access to close-ups to her makeup, we had access to her communication skills, and also the entire personal side that comes with that, you know, like talking about her dreams, her aspirations, what she's gonna do with the cash prize if she gets the crown. So overall, it just felt very polished, very professional, and very exciting overall. I love this one.
Hi, my name is Jadaida Heferves Corinthana. I'm 24 years old and I'm a model and a live streamer. I'm half
I love me some
Filipino
Jadaida.
and half Solomon Islander. What's really funny is because every single time people ask me where's Solomon Island, and no matter how hard I try to explain to them where and what it is, I end up saying, look at Moana and look where she's from. And people be like, wow, you're the real life Moana. And I just love looking at their reactions because it completely astounds them.
You walk, girl. Beautiful. Okay, so Jedaida's videos really felt like an experience to me. There's just something about her. She has like this aura, this positive energy. And this is something that I even got to tell her face to face when I had my little Instagram live with her. the way that she talks is just so inspiring, so commending. Like her communication skills are really outside of this world. And I hope that if Jedidah makes it to the finale, to the Q&A, I know that this girl is going to kill it. Absolutely. Visually speaking, this video was more on the simple side. It was like some shots of her outside, but everything was done in a very polished way, very classy, very delicate, which I enjoyed. At the end of the day, you don't have to put everything into one single video. You just have to make sure that your message is clear, that is beautifully shot, and all of the elements come together. And that is what Jedidah delivered here. Next one.
Mayad-ayad nga adlaw kinyo tanan. Ako po si Kirsten Abello, ang inyong dalagang Pilipina na lumaki sa Amerika. I am a communications graduate and a full-time model. I've also got quite the adventurous side to me. So anything from beach trips to food trips, I'm your girl. Moving around has always been a part of my life, and I actually can't wait to travel again soon. I actually remember the very first time I got to travel on my own was when I competed in countries such as Korea, Hong Kong, and Guam just to play for the Far East Championship Games. My favorite person in the whole entire world has to be my sister. We really lean on each other kahit ako yung ate sa aming dalawa. Because my dad served in the military, I actually lived in Japan for a great deal of my life. Though I don't speak any fluent Japanese, but watching anime is one of my most favorite things to do.
Okay, very nice. You go, Christelle. Christelle, this introduction video was just eye-opening for me because right before this, she was kind of a little mystery for me. This video really presents her under such a positive light. She just feels like the best friend that everyone wants to travel with, and the fun girlfriend that, is very educated and very professional, but at the same time can have a good time. And that's what people need. People want someone that they can relate to, but at the same time they can look up to. The video itself was extremely simple. This is one of the examples that you don't need like fancy editing and like professional videographers and like drones and whatever to come up with something that is very, very impactful. She spoke about her family, she spoke about her past, she spoke about her personal projects, her aspirations in life, and at the end of the day, I came out of this video feeling like I know Christelle much better. So, love you, girl!
Maayong adlaw kaninyong tanan, I am Pamela from Yale. I am an online transcription editor, and what I love about having an online job is that it lets me go remote and be anywhere I want to be, as long as there's internet connection, of course. I love to be always out in the sun and go for an adventure. Mountaineering is my first love adventure. But even though I've been to some of the highest peaks in our country, I always dreamed of living simply by the beach. And so I worked as a barista in a beach cafe to realize that dream. Then and there, I learned how to surf, and when it's off-season and the waves are no longer good for surfing, freediving is my pastime. I am grateful that in our country, I can do all the things that I'm passionate about.
Wow, you go, Pamela. I love this. I love this so much. What I get from this video is truly that Pamela is a free spirit. This girl, obviously looking at her pictures and like her social media, I would have never, ever imagined that she was this type of girl. First of all, I love what she says about, working remotely and like just all you need is like internet access and then you can go and like work whatever you want. But at the same time that she really prioritizes the things that she loves in life. And sometimes that's something that we don't think about enough, Yes, work and your profession and being consistent is important, but also enjoying the little moments of life. It's so precious as well. I love her smile, her aura. She just feels so honest and such a light. Visually speaking, the video was stunning. I feel like she really got like some like professionals to help her with it, because everything from the way that it was shot, the color correction, the music choice, everything was good. But what really sold it for me was what she said at the end. I'm happy that I don't have to go somewhere else, that I can find all of those elements here in my country. She is focusing on the positive things about the country, because no country in the world is perfect. I live in Canada right now. I can start ranting about things in Canada. But she chose to focus on the good things that you can appreciate from the Philippines and that everyone can enjoy. So honestly, respect for that, Pamela. I love this.
everyone. My name is Ingrid Santamaria, but you can call me Sam. I'm 25 years old and I'm a corporate professional. I work as an assistant manager for e-commerce in a local eyewear. Of all the things I'm passionate about, one thing that truly makes my heart happy is my community work. I've been working with my local community as a youth leader for the last 10 years.
Very nice.
Apart from that, I'm also into music and sports, having come from a family of artists and athletes. One thing I love about music and sports is that they are creative expressions of the endurance of the human spirit.
Very nice.
On a normal day, you'd probably find me at a little coffee shop sipping on some cold brew and chatting with friends.
Very nice, Sam. I love this. Okay, Sam, what I have to say about her is that this girl seems to be like so delicate. Like whenever she speaks, I feel like I'm going to therapy because she's just so gentle. But through this video, you can see that it's not because you have a soft personality that you cannot accomplish amazing things. And I feel like she proved to us precisely that, you know, with her implication, her community work, everything that she does for people around her. To me, what that says is that she is a selfless person. The fact that she shot this at home with the piano behind herself and then with the piano music, it just creates like the perfect environment because it feels very intimate, like you can actually get to know her like one-on-one. And I also appreciated the overall setup because she is not overly produced or trying too hard. She's just being herself, you know, presenting the way she is, talking about her family, her friends, her community work, advocacy. So more than an introduction video, it feels like she's giving us a glimpse into her life.
Mayo pa Aldo? Ako po Emirhan Hipolito. Malyari ako pong Ausan Mirj. Working as a writer on financial markets is very challenging, but I enjoy it. As they say, the market is always full of surprises. I've seen the stock market plunge to its record low during the height of the pandemic. But I've also seen it recover and do better than it did before. I've always been resourceful. I worked as a babysitter before. My early exposure in taking side jobs manifested better after I rested my wings from flying as a flight attendant to pursue further studies. I sold potato nuggets and handmade Capiz lanterns using my bike. And I became an independent woman capable of caring not only for herself, but also for her family.
Nice. I like that. Ooh, okay. Okay, let's talk about Mirjan. I mean, this girl, honestly, for me, she was kind of a dark horse up until this point. Damn, the communication skills are just outside of this world. And also, she is so, like, beautiful. I was quite impressed with her profession because that speaks volumes of the mental ability of this candidate. This is a difficult job, and the fact that she is able to thrive on a male-dominated industry, it just shows a lot of character for me. Same thing by the end when she was saying that this has allowed her to take care of herself but also her family. It just screams like strong, independent woman for me, which I love. And I feel like the technicalities of the video really came together to help her and put her best self out there, you know. The video was beautifully shot, the music selection was classy, it felt curated, and even the shots where it was more about showing her looks and her walk, perfect. I have nothing to criticize. You go, Mirjan.
Maayong adlaw! Ako si Steffi Rose Pearson Abirastri. I'm an online seller and my friends call me Queen Dera. Queen plus Tindera. I've been a Tindera ever since when I was in high school, and until now I was able to carry it on. I've been selling food, clothes, pajamas, skincare, and that is something I want to share to the universe. I'm a farm girl. I love animals. In fact, I have 7 dogs,
Wow.
tons of cats, birds, fishes, and a snake pet. I love nature. Here in Cebu, we have the best beaches in the universe.
Okay, very nice, Miss Steffi. I mean, that was a pleasant surprise. When you look at photos of Steffi, she is such a fierce girl that honestly I was not expecting this quirky personality at all. But already from the beginning, the way that she started just like making like funny faces and smiling and playing with her eyes, that was already like a good beginning for me, but I was not expecting everything that was coming afterwards. To me, this video screamed hustler, baby. The girl has so many businesses and at the same time she is doing this through a pandemic, which to me is a proof of resilience. You know, when life gives you lemons, you gotta go and make that lemonade, and that's precisely what Steffi is doing here. Besides that, you know, it gives us access to a part of her life that otherwise we wouldn't have access to. Like, we see her at home, like planning her business, see her at the farm, we see her out in nature, and I feel like a video like this one really makes her a lot more relatable, because we all know how beautiful she is, how fierce she is, and the level that she can bring to the table when it comes to a pageant. However, seeing this side of her, a more relaxed, a more toned back, a more playful side of it, it's so refreshing. Really, props to you, Steffi.
Naimbag nga daw kada kayo amin. I'm Maureen Krista Robelwitz, but you can call me Mau, Mau Mau, or even Maui. I'm a model, host, actress, and now an aspiring beauty queen. I'm a third culture kid. I was born and raised in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia to a German dad and a Filipina mom. I also lived in Germany for 6 years, where I was a former gelato waitress. I describe myself as weird, clumsy, and awkward, so you can imagine. I think.
Okay.
I hope. Having been in front of the camera a lot because of my job, people don't realize that I actually love doing my own makeup, specifically special effects makeup. That is probably the reason why I love Halloween. My cats though, they may not love it as much. I'm a cat lady.
Oh, Maureen. That was a big, pleasant surprise, which I'm really happy about. Because in my opinion, you know, like when I think of these like big social media girls and that already have a name for themselves, in my mind, they are very like put together, you know, very centered, very calculated. And with this video, Maureen really showed us that she is willing to go outside of the box, and really, she's not scared to be quirky, to be funny, to make fun of herself, you know. That's so important. I feel like because of the experience that she already has, but also the personality, people are going to trust her during this competition. We already know that she can deliver, that she can win a competition, right? Then we also know that people are going to be able to relate to her because she has like this human side that sometimes big stars lack, unfortunately. I was definitely not expecting the Halloween makeups, the cat lady jokes, you know, all of that. So once again, similar to Steffi's video, this was a breath of fresh air.
Magandang araw sa inyong lahat. I am Rosanne Marie Bernos. I'm a content creator. I teach English on TikTok. I am an entrepreneur, the brown girl behind Morena the Label, and I am a podcaster, one half of Camp Confidence Radio. For fun, I like adventure. I once hiked 113 kilometers for 6 days straight.
My knees hurt for you.
I love hiking, I love wall climbing, I love having fun.
Very nice, Miss Anne Bernos. She's one of the girls that I've really been keeping on my radar because there's something about her personality that I just really love. And it makes sense, you know, because she is within the world of social media, YouTube, TikTok, podcasting, that she is very relatable. People gravitate towards her. That besides the fact that she's extremely beautiful, right? But there's something about Anne that feels extremely genuine to me, especially with her brand, you know, Morena. It's such a beautiful message for people from her country, but also for people from all over the world. Celebrating Morena skin is something that sometimes we don't talk about enough internationally. So overall, this video presented her under a very positive light. I love what she did visually. I love everything that she said and how she presented herself. And I'm really looking forward to see what she's gonna do during the competition.
Hello universe, my name is Kirsten Daniel Delapi. Maayon adlaw sa iyong tanan. I am studying business at the De La Salle University, and in my work, I act in front of the camera. I sing and dance on stage and record music. In this work, I get to meet and connect to people of all ages, which I love to do since I was young. and get to travel to places in different parts of the world too, which I also love.
Okay.
A fun fact about me is that I am a food lover. I love rice,
Twins.
I love ulam, all kinds of ulam, and everything in between.
Very nice kisses. Proud of you, girl. Okay, so for those of you who know me, you know that I was not convinced about kisses at first. I felt that she was like some influencer and like I didn't know if she was gonna be able to deliver, you know, because she's so young. But the more that I've been looking into her, the more that I'm like, oh, maybe I underestimated her at first. This video proves precisely that. I mean, physically speaking, the girl is beautiful. I mean, her body is so toned. Those legs, when she walked into the scene, I couldn't take my eyes off the legs. And what I really like about her as well is that she appeals to a very wide audience. The young people like her because they can look up to her. The parents like her because she's a good role model for the kids. You know, it's kind of like the perfect blend. And I feel like because of her experience within the show business, she knows how to handle herself in front of a camera, in front of an audience. She knows how to deal with social pressure. And overall, she feels extremely relatable, humble, down to earth. That was the vibe that I got from this video. This is another one of the videos that was shot fairly simply, but overall I feel like were extremely impactful. I mean, it had the power to change my mind, so you can only imagine that. But anyways, I'm working on a new video about Kisses de la Vie, so stay tuned for that. But that's all I had to say for now.
Mabuhay! Ako si Leren May Bautista mula sa Las Bañas, Laguna. I am a professional commercial and runway model, and I've been competing in local and international pageants since I was young. I was really fortunate in my career so far by being included in Philippine Tapestry that promotes Philippine culture, which brought me around the world. I grew up in Las Bañas surrounded by greenery, where I've learned how to make origami grasshoppers out of coconut leaves. And I was recently featured in an ad on Times Square by Pinay Magazine.
Nice. Okay, Miss Leren. Okay, so let's address the elephant in the room, and it's the fact that Leren is just like gorgeous. I mean, like stunning. You had me here questioning my sexuality for the past 60 seconds, girl. Shout out. But on a serious note, I feel like Leren has that perfect blend of experience when it comes to, you know, being a model, being in front of the camera because of the commercials, but also being within pageants. So I feel like that's something rare that not all of the candidates have this year, and Leren is really one step ahead when it comes to this aspect of the competition. She's very likable, very natural, and it makes sense because she really works in the public eye. But I feel like what I got from this video that I enjoyed the most, although she's such a big figure and she is known and loved by so many people, she is still representing for her country internationally, you know? Because whether she's working within the Philippines or outside, she is always carrying that Filipino legacy, that Filipino message with herself. And I feel like that's very important because the role of a Miss Universe requires something very, very similar to that. My last thought about her is that she feels like a strong, independent Filipino woman. And at the end of the day, I feel like that's what Miss Universe Philippines is looking for. So only time will tell, but I feel like this girl has unlimited potential.
Hi, hello, magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Ako si Victoria Velasquez Vincent. As a graduate of a double master's in architecture and heritage conservation, my desire to design our built environment and love for all things history and culture is at the core of my existence. Working professionally in project management has taught me so much about time, relationships, and gave me a holistic understanding of the construction process. I'm a self-proclaimed water and jungle baby, which means at any spare moment you'll find me chasing turtles in the underwater world or chasing adventure elsewhere in nature. As a creative and visionary, I'm passionate about documenting and telling stories through photography and videography. Creating this content allows me to share with others the beauty of the places I've traveled, allowing them to experience them.
Look at them eyes!
Growing up with a Filipino mom who loves to cook means that this bunso is a lover of all things edible, especially Filipino comfort food. Maraming salamat sa lahat ng suporta. Ingat po kayo at kita-kits.
Okay. Alright, so everyone who knows me knows that Victoria is kind of my bias this year. I mean, there's something about this girl that I just love. I don't know if it's the aura, I don't know if it's like how intelligent she is, how beautiful she is, or perhaps I feel like it's a blend of all of those things. I'm so proud of this video because it's simple, straight to the point, beautifully shot, very cohesive with the music, the visuals, the way that she spoke and presented herself, but at the same time it did hit several marks. I like that she really emphasized and took the time to talk about her advocacy at first. She almost kind of like presented herself, hey, I'm Victoria, and by the way, this is what I do and what I plan to do for the country, and this is my project. Sometimes some girls leave that for last, and this is like such an important part of being a beauty queen. I love the way that she opened up and talked about being like a jungle baby, like a water baby, and her passion for photography and art and creation. Those are things that people who don't know her don't have access to, and that this type of videos are very efficient in demystifying. Last but not least, I love the fact that she included some Tagalog in her video, because we all know that sometimes people give her a little bit of a pushback because of her background, but she proved them that she is really putting in the work, that she's not just pretending or posing as a beauty queen to represent Cavite, but that this is actually an immersion for herself. She's learning the language, she talks about the food, she talks about the culture. If you ask me, this video really hit all the marks. I love you, V.
Hi, my name is Katrina De Maranan. For the last 6 years, I've helped others share their stories, brands, and platforms through a lifestyle show where I work as a TV host for the Filipino channel. All of my life growing up, I have moved around, and every school year I was in a different school. I learned to get to know people from all walks of life, and it's something that I genuinely grew up to enjoy. And by having people on the lifestyle show that I host, I'm able to hear their stories and connect with them and get to know them more on a deeper level. I think that's also why I enjoy beauty pageants, is the sisterhood. I am getting to know all these women from all over the world and hear their background and things that they've been through, things that they may not even be able to share with those that they're close with. And it's something that I truly treasure in life.
Okay, Miss Katrina. Let's forget about everything that she said for a moment and let's just look at her. This woman is stunning. Like, it doesn't matter from which angle you're looking at her, I feel like you cannot find a single flaw. But on top of that, when you add the experience that she's able to bring to the table, not only in front of a camera, as a host, on reality television, on national and international pageants, I feel like Katrina is really one of the strongest contestants this year, and you know, arguably the one to beat. That opening scene where she was just walking just screamed like fierce from beginning to end. Just the way that she presents herself, like, it's so commended. Like, I was watching that video and I was feeling intimidated already because I was like, girl, she's not here to play. But then when you hear her talk, you see how approachable she is. She's funny, she's witty, she's down to earth. So it's kind of a perfect mix. You don't only get like a beautiful girl, but also a stunning girl, a very experienced and skilled girl, but also down to earth and relatable. Take all of those things, put them in a blender, and what do you get? A Miss Universe Philippines winner, baby. Alright everyone, those were my topics for this year's introduction videos of Miss Universe Philippines 2021. It's been such a fun journey to watch all of the videos, like really come up with my topics. And to all of the ladies who didn't make my list, I just want to commend you and give you props for putting so much work, so much effort, for really trying your best to give the fans but also the organization your best possible work. Even though I cannot include every one of my topics, I want to say thank you to all of you for everything that you do and for always bringing your best self. It does not go unnoticed, and believe me when I tell you that it's really appreciated. For those of you who wanted to know who my top 30 was, you can go to my Instagram page. I'll leave the link in the description down below, and there is the top 30, so you can go ahead and see if maybe your favorites did make it into my top 30 indeed. And at the same time, don't forget to go down in the comments and let me know what did you think about my opinions, my feedback, my choices. This is an open conversation, guys. It's just for fun and games, and the fun part is to interact with you all. While you're at it, don't forget to leave a like on my videos that it gets recommended to more people. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one almost every single day. And last but not least, come here and give me a hug, because that's a little tradition on this channel. And that I love you, that I appreciate you. Thank you for coming and spending a few moments out of your day here with me. And until I see you next time, please stay safe, be kind to one another, sending you all my love, all my kisses, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.